Hillsborough County, RV camping at the beach turned dangerous.
It's an amphitheater in here.
Oh. Comedy.
What's the deal with campsites? What's the deal? There is about 1.5 miles of nothing but switchbacks. It's not elevation, so you're not breathing hard because the air is thin, but it is a straight uphill climb and it's pretty steep. And right when you think you were through the worst of it, there's another switchback, and then they get narrower, more narrow and rocky. When I say worth it, worth it.
I already did this hike this week, so I already knew that was coming, and I didn't tell him. Oh my God, thank you so much.
I like that you never bring eyebrow.
I just thought it was gonna be shady the whole time and I wouldn't need them, even though I did this hike on Tuesday.
Look at this. This is better than Oakley's right here.
Do you guys have a partner that shades your eyes? I mean, can you imagine? What a guy.
It is beach day in Seabig House, and we are going to one of these Big Sur beaches. We just got to Andrew Malera State Park, which I guess we should have saw on the map. It has a symbol like this. So apparently there's a 2-mile walk from the actual parking lot to the beach at Andrew Malera State Park. The problem is with all the storms, and it has been raining nonstop this week, and just how the tide goes, you actually have to wade through a river to get to the beach. And then if tide's up, then it's a small beach that is even smaller once the tide is in. So the beach is closed and the access
is closed.
Well, you said the beach is closed as well.
Yeah, the beach is closed.
Okay.
And the trail to get there is closed.
So the beach and the trail are closed. Obviously the trail is closed because they're probably washed out, and then the beach is closed because the tide's in. So now we're gonna have to go to another beach. This has been the common theme for the Big Sur trip that we've taken. The rock slides, the mud slides, all of the things that have affected the area. And I mean, if you're watching the news or you've seen any of the clips, the water got pretty bad here.
Yeah, it's understandable that there's so much closed around here.
So if you don't remember, there was a huge wave, and RVs and trucks and stuff were washing away. That is the area we're in now. And since that wave has come, I don't think another wave like that has come through, but the water has not gone down, really.
No, and there's just been so much rain. So like mudslides, rock slides, trail closures. It's also off season, and so I think this trail might be closed anyway during the winter. And I just read a sign, and it said something about in the summer months we install a bridge over the river. So we could have gotten down to the beach via a different trail if the bridge was installed, but that river is rushing right now. I'm not trying to wade through that.
We got into that, as you saw when we did our cold plunge, because it really wasn't as cold as we expected it to.
Cold.
When I sat down in the water, I mean, I sat down and I was being washed away. I'm a heavy dude, and that water was like taking me with no effort at all. I can only imagine out on a trail. It's pretty fast. So Big Sur River right now is running. So we are going to Michelle Pfeiffer Beach.
We're gonna go Dangerous Minds Beach.
Dangerous Minds Beach as we walk through the valley of the shadow of death. And what's the real name?
I think it's called Pfeiffer Beach. I think it's named for Julia Pfeiffer, whoever that was.
Okay, so we're gonna go to Julia Pfeiffer Beach. That's Michelle's mom.
I think it's Michelle's mom. Yeah.
Those nepo babies in Hollywood. No, no, we're gonna go to Julia Pfeiffer Beach, and we're gonna see if that is the place for us to be. The agenda today is some beach snacks, maybe a little bit of a walk, and then tonight, see what happens.
Yeah, maybe go out to dinner.
Maybe go out to dinner. See how we feel. Gorgeous water, cliffside. We got Steve RV parked on the side of the road. Since we can't go down to the beach, we're just going to pull over on one of these bump outs on Route 1 and I guess just enjoy ourselves for the time being. Like, it's really cool. Let's hang out with this view. I just saw it again, and I just saw something come up.
Same place?
Yep. So I don't know if it's a seal or a dolphin. I don't know what it is, but there's something out there feeding, and we see the spray. Yeah, we just keep seeing a spray come up.
I did see something come up. It's a seal. I think it's a seal.
So we're watching seals hunt.
It could be a small whale, but I think it's a seal. And that's why it's staying in the same place. It's probably diving down
And then coming back up, yeah. So we can hear the seals from the shore, but I think there's some seals offshore fishing, catching some stuff. I would say seals because, I mean, usually when whales are feeding, I don't know if that's real, but it feels like the birds always circle the spot. They're pushing food up. But we hear seals barking, and we see spray coming up out here.
Also, I feel like whales don't stay in the same place.
Right where this rock is, right past that rock, something's breaching and spraying water. Based on how long it stays down, it's down there for a few minutes before it comes up and sprays. I don't know how long seals hold their breath, but that's pretty cool. So one thing about RV life is you make a plan, and sometimes that plan isn't set in stone. We sat down on the couch last night and made a plan and a backup plan, and it feels like because of the weather, the plan and the backup plan had to be canceled or just changed. Not canceled, just changed. The plan was to go to this beach, hang out on the beach, do a workout. Backup plan was to walk about 4.5 miles round trip to another beach. So like a little mini hike, not really a hike, but like a mini walk, and then hang out at the beach. And like, I'm looking at a beach right now that's beautiful and empty, but it's private property, so you can't go down there. And then the beaches that are public are really small and washed out. So we're gonna hang out here for a minute, but we're gonna go down to that other beach and see what we can get into. Nature Explorer over here really wants to see if those whales pop back up, if they are whales.
Fake whales.
Got to figure out what we're gonna eat. I'm also quietly battling indigestion. Like, I've had indigestion every day. Does that get anybody else?
I would say it hasn't been that quiet.
Maybe it hasn't. No. What do you do? How do you people with upset stomachs handle yours? I have some Prilosec that I didn't know that I had. I didn't remember that I had, and have never taken. So I took one. We'll see what happens. Just delayed.
Chairs are a little bit hard to get at right now because we have this extra Starlink box that needs to go back to Elon. I see the problem.
Say hello to the ugliest charcuterie board I've ever made, but it's gonna get the job done. We got 2 types of crackers, a rosemary sea salt and a multigrain, just a couple bananas because we had fruit. We have a pepper jelly, we have spicy hummus, olive bread, a Salone pickle, and a pile of leftover cheese. 3 types of cheeses. I don't know. I don't know. It isn't the best looking. I had to grab my water. It isn't the best looking, but it's gonna get the job done. Nope. Now I do.
Yum. One of these things isn't cheese.
Now these bananas look like cheese. All right, let's get it. Where are you gonna start with?
Hummus.
I'm gonna go one of these. Surprise yourself. I'm gonna go on olive bread.
Whoa.
Put a little dip of spicy jam. The bread is almost stale, so we had to use it, but it's still really good. How was your first bite?
Really good. What kind of cheese is this? You don't know. It all just came out of one bag.
Cheese. Hummus.
I love this peach and pepper jam.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking this must be that Gruyere that we got at Trader Joe's.
Probably. I think we were hungrier than I expected us to be. I didn't think we were going to clear this board.
Cheese board.
Bert. Surf Bert. How are you feeling?
So relaxed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's great.
Cheese board by the sea, are you joking me?
It's actually caramel by the sea. No. Caramel by the sea.
Developing right now in the Bay Area, part of Highway 1 is shut down after the scenic roadway collapsed. It happened Saturday near Big Sur. Now, that was when the rain was at the heaviest. Tons of debris and chunks of asphalt came tumbling down the road and then into the ocean. The collapse also trapped about 2,000 tourists who could not get past it.
Coming to you live from Steve RV HQ, just to let you know that we are okay. We were picnicking on that road probably a week and a half before the actual road collapsed. We were saying that due to the rain, there were a lot of road closures, a lot of beach closures, and luckily we were able to hang out on the highway before that section was also shut down as well. Glad everyone made it out safe. Glad there were no injuries. That was pretty much right by the Fernwood campsite. So we really got to see it before it was almost gone. So glad we made it. Glad we made it out safe, and glad no one was injured. We are going to cut the video there. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you've made it this far and you have not hit that subscribe button, please hit the subscribe button. If you already subscribed, you already know we appreciate you being here. And if you have been here before, say it with us, because at the end of the day,